Well, hello everybody. I just want to give you a 15-minute warning. Class is going to start at 1:30, so your grads are going to start walking down at 1:30. So if you need to pee, if you need to say hello to someone, you've got 15 minutes until our ceremony starts today. Thank you so much. Good night. Hello, everybody. I just got word that our grads are making the transition from field house to arena, so we're going to start pretty shortly. If there is a seat next to you that's open, we just ask that you wave at someone who is standing so that everyone can get a seat. And if it's a reserved seat, unfortunately, we are getting close to time, so it might be time to have a seat as well. So the grads are on their way. We're going to start in about 5 minutes. All right, now is the exciting time. You can see that they've entered in. We're going to begin our ceremony. So what's going to happen is 2 by 2, our grads are going to be coming down the aisle this way. And if you see your grad, please be as loud as you would like to be. But here we go. Please welcome in the graduating class of 2025.
for them to. Wait, do you want to sit down and then? So nice. How you doing? Good. Yeah. Good, I think. I'm nervous, but I'm good.
You're live.
Thank you. Awesome. Great. Good afternoon, Shahanashay, and welcome to the 2025 North Peace School graduation ceremony. I'm Andrea Willette.
And I'm Ted Sloan.
And we're excited to be your MCs for this incredible day. I'd like to start us off with a land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we are living and learning on the traditional territory of the Danai-Za Treaty 8 territory. I thought I would share with you something from the Blueberry River First Nations website. On the site, you'll find their logo, which features several significant pieces of symbolism. One of the pieces of that logo is trees, which represent the regeneration of land. They rise up, sheltering, growing, and moving us upward together. Awesome.
Next up, we'd like to invite you to stand as you're able. Please remove your hats. We're going to do the singing of O Canada, and today we are excited. We're going to welcome a group of our graduates. So Crispin, Braxton, Eli, Ali, and Clea are going to make their way to the stage, and they are going to be performing O Canada for us. I believe the nearest flag is behind us on the screen. Also, there are a couple around, so thank you. Just as they set up, we asked them, that was just a guitar going in. We had a few people who said, we'd love to sing, and then went, oh, we need someone to sing O Canada. And Crispin, in true Crispin fashion, went, I can do that. So we really thank the band for stepping up and making sure that we have O Canada. Thank you very much to our students. Well, hello everybody, and it is good to see you all in some very tall places. We do want to make sure, I have been offered $100 for every minute I cut down the ceremony. We do want to make sure we get it through quick, but we do have a few things that we need to get through first. Just so you know, this year we do have some students who have non-epileptic seizures. Sometimes they pass out. We do have a medical plan in place, so if you see some movement, if you see some teachers, please don't worry. We do have the right people in the right place, and we do have a plan. Also want to say a big thank you to Trojan Safety. They're behind us, they're in the back, and they're donating their services today, so a big thank you to Trojan. If we can give them a round of applause. And then I'm going to thank two groups together at once. We don't have to applaud each time, but what I would like to say is we are streaming today. We're streaming on Energetic City. I wanted to say one thank you to the people who made that work, and we'd also like to say thank you to the organizers of GRAD, the Para-Good-Offs, the office staff, the city staff, Sound in Town, much more. If we can just get a big round of applause for all the people who made sure we could have today, please.
It is my distinct pleasure to be presenting your graduation ceremony along with Mr. Ted Sloan this afternoon, so thank you. I wanted to quickly mention what an honor it has been to share the past 3 years, sometimes some of you 5 years with our grads. I thought I'd share a few student pearls of wisdom from the past few years. Your stomach will be quite sore if you eat 10 cheeseburgers in one sitting. There is no mysterious vending machine in the washrooms. Your friend simply walked to the convenience store. Students will always kindly remind adults when they look tired. One can receive good karma by carrying a booster pack and a full jerry can. Even shop kids say, "Slay, queen, slay." Studying really pays off. And always remember that Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Yep. And if you say it in front of a teacher, they might present it during your graduation ceremony. Now, I don't know everything, nor do I claim to, except like in front of Mr. Petrucci, but that's, Anyways, but I'll tell you what I do know. I know that these graduates are equipped to enter the world with empathy, resilience, and confidence. I know that you will continue to learn, that you will explore the world around you, and that you won't always have the answers, and that's okay. All right? Now, I would like to welcome our Superintendent of Schools to the stage, Dr. Stephen Petrucci, to remind our grads that when one car door closes, another one pops open.
Thank you, Andrea. Very appropriate metaphor for your program. That's perfect, so thank you. North Peace graduates of 2025, on behalf of all SD60 staff, congratulations. I'll begin by asking you all to join me in acknowledging the contributions of all our staff from early learning to grade 12 who have contributed to the success of these students. Thank you. When they say that it takes a village to raise a child, nothing could be more accurate for SD60 graduates. In addition to their more typical school experiences with school staff, this community and region have had a significant hand in providing a rich, well-rounded education for these graduates. Maybe you took part in one of the many skateboarding camps organized by Cole Andrews. Perhaps you attended the 2-day boot camp in conjunction with the Fort St. John Fire Department. Maybe you got to meet a Canadian Olympic athlete through Classroom Champions, thanks to the support of Petronas and Pembina. You may have even driven a multi-million-dollar excavator at Project Heavy Duty, thanks to the support of Solaris and dozens of our other industry partners. Maybe you had a wonderful campfire experience at Camp Cameron, thanks to the new shelter supported by Tourmaline and Shell. Or maybe a parent coached your school basketball, volleyball, or track team. You could be getting a bursary today from the thousands upon thousands of dollars provided by local businesses and families. I could go on. Graduates, this leads to a couple of natural conclusions. First of all, please join me in thanking our generous community and regional partners. Finally, I leave you with a question. How will you share your amazing talents in the future with your community? Congratulations and best wishes in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Petrucci. Next up, we'd like to welcome someone to the stage who calls us, all of us, her kids. Please welcome Chair of the School District 60 Board of Trustees, Helen Gilbert.
Graduates of 2025, you're here. On behalf of the trustees of School District 60, I commend and congratulate you on reaching your graduation day. 13 years ago, when you entered kindergarten, this was a hope on a far horizon. Hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams a reality. Jonas Salk. Kindergarten was a step into a bigger world, just as graduation is, a dream that is now a reality. You entered the world of school with the support of your family. Some may have needed a nudge, others raced forward. Your growing independence made your family proud, but there may also have been some worries or regrets. How did this happen so fast? What if they need me and I'm not there? What if? What if? The first day of kindergarten emotions mirror those of graduation. At school, you found welcoming staff that wanted to help you gain academic skills, develop your personal strengths and interests, and you learned skills to contribute to a positive school community and the world. The skills developed bring possibilities and hope as you move forward to your first milestone after high school. Your accomplishments reflect the support of family, school district staff, and the community. Take some time to express gratitude to those that helped you reach today's milestone. Their lessons and the supports provided will shape your future. Feel the hope for you that is evident in the arena today. Hold on to that feeling. North Peace staff cheered and stood and congratulated each and every one of you as you came down that aisle. I even saw a few tears. Hope is connected to possibility. Embrace the possibilities that await. You are the hope for the future. There are things that need to be changed for the better. Albert Einstein said, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow." The important thing is not to stop questioning. You have what it takes to be a lifelong difference maker. Congratulations, the best of everything to each of you.
Awesome. Thank you, Helen. It's time to shift gears and welcome our Member of Legislative Assembly, Jordan Keeley.
Wow, this is absolutely amazing. This place, every seat is packed. I have been here multiple times, and I know what it's like to be sitting in the back, how hot it can get. I just have to say, this is one of the biggest graduating classes I've ever seen. 400 graduates. Good afternoon, parents, family, friends, faculty, and graduates. Graduates, can I get you to stand up? I want to hear it for them. Thank you very much. You can stay. You can sit back down. I won't ask you to stay standing the whole time. I want to say a few genuine words from the heart that hopefully you will remember, because this will be a blur for you. It's amazing where life can take us. I, for one, did not think that I'd be standing on this stage 5 years ago, and that I would be representing this region as an MLA. One of the most important things in life is to push for what you want and pursue it. This is important for you to grow, to grow who you are, and to find out where you fit in this ever-changing world. But do not expect for it to just be given to you. You must set goals and strive to achieve what you want, and it'll give you a new appreciation for when you achieve it. Today you're crossing a line, not a finish line, but a starting line. You spent years learning facts, facing deadlines, and probably questioning everything, from where to go, what to study, and even your caffeine intake in order to get you there. But here's what matters most going forward. Keep showing up and stand strong. When things are hard, show up. When you feel unsure, show up. When the world tells you you're not ready, or that's not how it's done, show up. Success doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from being willing to try, fail, learn, and show up again. So whether you're entering a boardroom, a classroom, a studio, or something that doesn't even exist yet that you could possibly create, bring your questions, your voice, your values. Show up with integrity and keep showing up with heart. Being genuine and having talent matters. But consistency and continually pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, that's what can change everything. I truly believe being genuine and true to who you are is so important in a world where you can easily get swept away. Show up and show this world what you are capable of. And congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Keeley. Next up, it is always a pleasure to welcome to the stage our mayor. Here is Her Worship Lilia Hansen.
Hello, I'm Mayor Lilia Hansen, and I want to give a shout out to some of my fellow North Peace Senior Secondary graduates and some that graduated with me back in the year 1987. It's an honor to join you on this special day as we celebrate the North Peace Secondary graduating class of 2025. Graduates, you've reached an incredible milestone. Not just the end of high school, but beginning of a new chapter in your lives. Graduation is a bittersweet moment, and it symbolizes the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. Embrace all the feelings and take this opportunity to reflect on the lessons learned, the obstacles overcome, the humorous moments, and the unwavering support of those who have been by your side. We are all incredibly proud of all you've accomplished, and even more excited about what lies ahead for each of you. Your success is also important to our community's success. You represent the future of our city, a future full of promise, innovation, and heart. No matter where your next steps take you, whether it's post-secondary education, trades, work, travel, or time to explore, know that Fort St. John will always be cheering you on. And remember, the skills you've learned inside and outside the classroom will carry you far. I have a special ask. Please take a moment today to thank the people who helped you get here. Your families, teachers, coaches, and friends. None of us succeed alone. Graduation is a shared celebration of support, care, and commitment. Class of 2025, you're entering a world that needs your ideas, your creativity, your compassion, and your courage. So be bold, be curious, and above all, be kind. And that includes to yourself. Wherever life takes you, I hope you'll continue to carry a piece of Fort St. John with you and know that you will always have a place here. Believe in yourself, fearlessly face the challenges that lie ahead, knowing that your community stands firmly behind you and ready to support and cheer you on as you make your mark on the world. On behalf of the City Council and our community, congratulations, graduates. May you be filled with endless possibilities, blessings, and may you continue to inspire and uplift those around you. Thank you, and enjoy every moment of this celebration.
Awesome. Thank you, Lilia. I hope you're all revved up and ready to welcome our Principal of Indigenous Education, Pat Jansen.
Good afternoon, everyone. Last time I was here, I yelled in this, so I've got to be careful I don't do this year. So, congratulations, graduates of 2025. Tomorrow being National Indigenous Peoples Day and also the summer solstice, I thought it was only appropriate that I tell an Indigenous story. I'm well known for Indigenous stories in our senior staff. So the story I'm to tell today is the author is unknown, but it was inspired by a book called Embers, which was written by the late award-winning Indigenous author Richard Wagamese. In the old days, before roads and fences, the wolves moved freely across the land. They traveled in family circles, strong, loyal, and always together. They taught their young how to move with the moon, how to listen to the silence, and how to honor the hunt with respect. But there was one young wolf who was quiet, thoughtful, and different from the others. He listened deeply, not just to his elders, but to the wind, the stone, and the stars. One day he felt a pull in his heart. Something told him it was time to leave the pack and find his own path. The older wolves warned him, "You're much too young. The land is harsh, and you are safer here among us." But the young wolf replied, "The land is calling me. I need to listen." So he left, not out of anger, but out of trust, the trust in something bigger. He walked alone through deep snow, across dark valleys and over high ridges. There were nights he howled into the darkness and no cry answered back. There were days he had to walk with an empty belly and often sore paws, but he kept going. Along the way, he met an old bear who taught him how to rest, a raven who showed him where to find food, a moose who reminded him to move with quiet sturdiness, and the winds sang to him the songs his ancestors used to sing. When he finally returned to the land of his pack, he was no longer just a young wolf. He had become a knowledge keeper, one who had walked through life teachings and earned his name by living it. The wolf pack welcomed him back with respect. They could see the change in his eyes, not just survival, but wisdom, not just virtue, but heart. Remember, your pack always walks with you, in spirit and in strength. And as you journey on, you will meet your bear, raven, moose, and wind people. Each will guide you in their own way when you need them the most. Audience, family, friends, join me in congratulating the young wolves of 2025. Your time has come.
Thank you very much, Pat. And I get the honor of introducing our last speech today. Could you please welcome to the stage our principal, Mr. Todd Kopanash.
Thanks, Ted. Good afternoon, family, friends, colleagues, special guests, and of course, graduates of 2025. Today we come together to celebrate our graduates of North Peace Secondary School. We are celebrating the time, the effort, and perseverance that our graduates have demonstrated over the past 13 years. This day is their celebration, but it is also a celebration for the teachers, parents, families, friends, and all those who have supported them throughout the years. So grads, as you make your way through today, take some time and thank those who have supported you. Your journey would not have been or would have been more complicated without their help. I've had the chance to listen to some of the grads lately, and some of you, well, many of you are so excited about leaving school and not having to come back on Monday or even in September. Some of you have also quietly said that you're a little bit anxious about what comes next and about what lies ahead. So you know what? That's completely normal. When I think back to graduation time for me, I remember exactly how I felt. Sure, there was pride and excitement, but there was also a sense of fear. What comes next? What do I do now that I'm stepping out of a system that has been part of my life for so many years? It felt like leaving a second home. So grads, let me tell you what's next. First, today's celebrations, they will come to an end. And then tonight, as you take part in Grand March and Grad Fest, and probably continue with festivities through the rest of the weekend, and then comes Monday, and with it, a new reality. Life as you've known it is beginning to shift. A new chapter is opening. New adventures are waiting, and while they might feel a little scary, it's also full of promise. But what does the chapter look like? Well, that really depends on you and what you do. Some of you have already began your college journey at Northern Lights College. Some of you are planning to head into the workforce next week, and some of you are preparing to move away to university or college. Whatever the next steps may be, I want you to carry this with you. Time, effort, and perseverance. These are the tools that you've been developing over the last 13 years. You've earned them. Don't be afraid to use them. Don't be afraid to explore new options. Don't be afraid to be creative. And don't be afraid to take educated chances. And as I always say, no one knows what tomorrow will bring. All you can do is take what you've learned and put it to good use. To the graduating class of 2025, I wish you all the very best as you leave our school. May you continue to chase your dreams, pursue your goals, and shape the future you envision. No matter what life takes you or where it takes you, always remember where you came from. Congratulations, grads of 2025.
All right, I had a student go, hey, Mr. Sloan, I don't want to do a speech, but I do want to do a video. And then I said, you have to get it in by 3 p.m. yesterday, and 9 a.m. he handed it to me today. So because teachers really root for our kids, we are going to do a video created by one of our students. So students, you can see it up on those two monitors there, and the rest of us are going to watch on that big screen. But here is a video created by Rinaldi Zaldi.
so much, Rinaldi, for shaking things up. I'm sorry. Next up is one of the most exciting experiences. It is often said that Fort St. John is incredibly generous, and every year we get to see that in action as the community donates thousands upon thousands of dollars toward our graduates. We are so very lucky to have such support, so before we award those scholarships, could we please give a round of applause to all of our community sponsors? Awesome. Now, we're going to give out all of those scholarships, so I'm going to turn it over to the Dream Team. Could you please welcome Christine Taylor and Lisa Kuiper.
All right, sit back and relax. This is a bit lengthy. We're going to do our best at pronouncing everyone's name correctly, so I apologize if we mispronounce someone's name. Welcome to parents, dignitaries, honored guests, and especially our graduating class of 2025. Mrs. Taylor and I have the honor of announcing this year's scholarships and bursary recipients. Our community has been very generous with supporting our graduates, and we truly appreciate all of our sponsors. This year, more than $316,400 will be awarded to our grads, with $166,000 of that being provided by local sponsors. Thank you so much. Before we begin, we'd like to congratulate all of our grads for reaching their goal of graduating from high school. This is a huge accomplishment, and you should be very proud, and we look forward to hearing about your future successes. Now on to the award recipients. Graduates, if your name is called as the recipient of an award, please stand until we start reading the next award. And here is our first award. Alcan Chapter 91, Order of the Eastern Star Bursary. This award is presented to a School District 60 graduating student who demonstrates leadership and a positive contribution to the community on a volunteer basis. The recipients of this award are Riley Krasanoski, and Tegan Nielsen.
The Alcan District Girl Guides of Canada Scholarship. This award is presented to a member of the Girl Guides of Canada Alcan District, past or present. The recipient is planning to attend an approved post-secondary institution in any field. The recipient of this award is Lillian Moore.
The Aspie Future Leaders Bursary. This award is presented to a North Peace secondary student who demonstrates community service, leadership, and initiative, commitment to social impact, has ethical values and integrity, and has a forward-thinking mindset. The recipient of this award is Reese Gill.
The C.M. Finch Elementary School Parent Advisory Council Bursary. This award is presented to a C.M. Finch Elementary School alumni. The recipient of this award is Curtis Paul.
The Canadian Union of Public Employees Local 4653 Bursary. This award is a general bursary sponsored by the School District 60 Support Staff Union. The recipients of this award are Joelle Shipley and Braden Rowe.
The Canfor 2025 High School Scholarship. This award is presented to a student entering a post-secondary education program in a forestry degree or trade-related program with the intent to pursue a career in forest product industry. The recipients of this award are Trent McGinnis, Braden Rowe, Brayton Blue, Mario Lemoyne, and Ben Hermans.
Our next is a scholarship to the Rome City Institute undergraduate program. This is an acknowledgement of €23,455, or approximately 36,250 Canadian, yearly up to 4 years in recognition of dedication to academics and sports excellence in soccer. Congratulations to Kyle Innes.
The Catholic Women's League Scholarship. This award is presented to a Catholic female continuing on to post-secondary. The recipients of this award are Riley Krasanoski and Celine Ha.
Next, we have Cecil Lake Recreation Commission Scholarship. This award is presented to a Clearview School alumni who is entering post-secondary. The recipient of this award is Emerson Cooper.
The Charlie Lake Elementary Parent Advisory Committee Scholarship. This award is presented to a Charlie Lake Elementary School alumni. The recipient of this award is Finn Bernard.
City of Fort St. John Scholarship. This award is presented to a student whose family resides in the City of Fort St. John. They must be registered in a full-time post-secondary program. The recipient of this award is Catherine Embrian.
The Bryant and Stratton College Athletic Scholarship. This is an acknowledgement of 70% of tuition in recognition for athletic excellence in softball at the Bryant and Stratton College in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Congratulations to Brooklyn Munch.
The Clearview PAC Scholarship. This award is presented to a Clearview School alumni with a high academic achievement. The recipient of this award is Rebecca Friesen.
The Darren Ofterbro Memorial Bursary. Darren Ofterbro was a graduate of North Peace, class of 1999. He chose to be a journeyman welder. Darren loved life and everything in it. He truly enjoyed helping others and frequently gave from his heart and anonymously. He was killed in a single motor vehicle accident on September 30th, 2017. In the spirit of Darren's helping nature, his family dedicates this bursary in Darren's memory. The recipient must be attending a recognized Canadian trade school. Congratulations to the recipient, and may you love your chosen trade as much as Darren did his. We wish each and every one of you a happy and successful future. The recipient of this award is Zandri Van Niekerk.
We have the Medicine Hat College Athletics Scholarship. This is an acknowledgement of $3,200 in recognition of a Medicine Hat Rattlers Women's Volleyball Athletic Scholarship. Congratulations to Lillian Moore. The next one, the BCGEU Student Scholarship. This is an acknowledgement of $2,500 in recognition of receiving the General Scholarship for union members or their family members. Congratulations to Isabella Chaput and Tristan Stevens Fleming.
Chloe Allen Memorial Bursary. This award is in memory of Chloe Allen, who would have been part of the graduation class of 2025. Chloe attended Burt Bowes Middle School and was in the French immersion program. Her grandmother wanted to share a few thoughts about Chloe. Chloe was a very loving child. She cared for everyone. Chloe made friends easily, and she and her sister were the very best of friends. She loved spending time with her cousins, her aunts, and her uncles, and her grandma in Fort St. John. Not long before she passed, she wrote a speech about bullying. It was a subject she felt passionate about. Chloe was a peacemaker and worked hard to build bridges. In her short lifetime, Chloe had many adventures. She camped with her mom and her sister and spent time every summer in the Shuswap visiting her cousins and aunt and uncle and other friends there. She went to Disneyland and visited many of the tourist sites along the way as they traveled by vehicle. On her last day of school, she shared stories of her travels with her teacher while on her lunch break. She was so excited to see the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. She got to see Vegas and stopped at the Calgary Zoo along the way. Going to Disney World with her family and Grandma at 11 years old was one of the highlights of her life. Her favorite park was Epcot. Her last big adventure was her Quebec trip with École Centrale Elementary with her grade 6 class. It was a trip she had looked forward to for many years, and she was so excited to be able to go. The trip did not disappoint, and Chloe had made many stories to tell when she got home. Chloe had a roadmap planned for her life. Even at the young age of 12, she had decided she was going to become an orthodontist. She knew she would need to find a way to pay for her way through school, so she decided she would become a hairdresser first. Chloe loved working with hair. Her step-grandmother, also a hairdresser, gave her a mannequin hairdresser training head with human hair to practice on. She would sit for hours braiding and creating hairstyles. Chloe loved to knit and crochet, and her hands were never idle. Chloe was so excited that she was going to become a big sister. She sadly never got to meet him. The family worked hard to keep her memory alive, and although Timothy never knew her, he recognizes her photos, and we often talk about her. Chloe's love of God was very important to her, and she prayed that her friends and family would also love God. Graduation was a milestone Chloe looked forward to, one she never got to experience, but we know she would have loved to have been here. Congratulating her fellow students and wishing them all the very best life as they all move forward towards the beginning of the next chapter in their lives. The recipient of this award must be a French immersion student entering nursing or medicine. The recipient of this award is Tristan Stephen Flemings.
Next, we have the Dave Johnson Memorial Bursary. Dave Johnson worked in the oil and petroleum industry for 37 years. He was loyal to FSJ in the Northeast region. When he passed on, a request from the industry brought in over $300,000 in donations for scholarships. This award is presented to a student entering the oil and petroleum industry and plans to return to this northern community. This student is hardworking, loyal, outstanding, and is an example of the spirit of the North Peace region. The recipient of this award is Trent McInnes.
The District Authority Scholarship. There are 5,500 District Authority scholarships distributed across schools, school districts, and independent school authorities that recognize graduating BC students for excellence in their chosen area of interest or strength. 49 awards will be awarded across School District 60. This award is presented to the following 47 students. Get ready. Bryn Adams, Gavin Adams, Suban Ahmed, Candace Eyre, Georgia Batten, Finn Bernard, Haley Carroll, Natalia Christian, Brianne Chiswick, Emerson Cooper, Sienna Cooper, Nolan Cote, Savannah Derwisky, Andre John Flores, Rebecca Friesen, Swas Gosh, Reese Gill, Allison Hobb, Maria Hansen, Ivy Hansma, Nazia Boyd, Tanzir Hundel, Arabella Johnson, Crispin Johnson, Sawyer Knipe, Joel Cohen, Jaja Lee, Austin McGregor, Kendall McLennan, Mary Vivian Manalo, Trent McGinnis, Ella McNaughton, Lillian Moore, Brooklyn Munch, Curtis Paul, Graham Pierce, Braden Rowe, Donovan Snyder, Brooke Stacy, Tristan Stephen Fleming, Israel Tabolte, Ariana Vaquero, Zandri Van Niekerk, Mary Webster, Jackson Wilms, and Kelkadan Warkana.
Okay, our next award is the Dennis Youngberg Memorial Scholarship. Dennis Youngberg was a teacher at North Peace Secondary who passed away in 1988 from cancer. Dennis truly cared for his students, and his family has ensured this scholarship has been awarded in his memory for over 35 years. Dennis always promoted leadership and community involvement at both the local and global levels. The scholarship goes to a student who demonstrated leadership qualities and is well respected by their peers. The recipient of this award is Brianna Chisnick.
The District of Taylor Bursary. This award is presented to a student based on residency and contributions made to the community. The recipients of this award are Kylie Byford and Kennedy Jones.
The Dr. G.G. Westover Memorial Scholarship. Dr. G.G. Westover moved to Fort St. John in 1957 and opened the FSJ Medical Clinic with Dr. Dixon. He was a well-respected, loving doctor within our community. Dr. Westover has had many grandchildren graduate from North Peace Secondary. This award is presented to the top science student entering post-secondary, pursuing a career in the field of health and science. The recipient of this award is Swaj Ghosh.
The Dr. Kearney Middle School Scholarship. This award is presented to a Dr. Kearney Middle School alumni. The recipient of this award is Suban Ahmed.
The Dr. Kearney Middle School Bursary. This award is presented to a Dr. Kearney Middle School alumni. The recipient of this award is Kalakan Wokana.
The Canfor Bentley Prentice Scholarship. This is an acknowledgement of $5,000 in recognition of academic excellence amongst children of current Canfor employees who plan to pursue a career in forestry or a relevant trade. This recipient was one of 3 available scholarships in Canada. Congratulations to Gavin Adams.
Now we have the École Central Elementary School of the Arts Parent Advisory Council Bursary. This award is presented to an École Central Elementary School of the Arts alumni from the French Immersion Program. The recipients of this award are Haley Carroll and Samantha Cote.
The Federal French Award Bursary. This bursary is awarded to a student who exemplifies the expectations of the French Immersion Program. The student's enthusiasm for French culture is demonstrated by their level of engagement and positive attitude. The recipients of this award are Jessie Bobda and Sage Hansen.
Now we have the Fleury Family Basketball Bursary. This award is presented to a member of the NPSS basketball team. Selection is based on academics, future plans, and positive team spirit. The recipients of this award are Bryn Adam and Tristan Stevens Fleming.
The Fort St. John Community Arts Council Scholarship. This award is presented to a student who will be continuing their studies in the area of music, performing arts, or visual arts at a recognized institution. The recipients of this award are Savannah Jerwiski and Finn Bernard.
Now we have the Burger King Scholarship. This is an acknowledgement of $1,000 presented to high school seniors and Burger King employees who to advance their education. The recipients of this award are Claire Thomas and Tristan Stevens Fleming.
The Enbridge bursaries. To date, Enbridge has awarded over $501,450 to North Peace dual credit students. This is an acknowledgement of $24,550 in recognition of dual credit students taking trades or certificate programs for the 2024-2025 school year. Congratulations to Gracie Ellis, Carson Esau, Irina Fendel, Rebecca Friesen, Michael Clausen, Maria Lemoyne, Sebastian Leon Carreno, Riley Lythal, Jorda Mawson, James McCabe, Brett McCracken, Parker Myram, Adam Pengali, Jackson Pittum, Carly Prednikov, Gracie Robinson, Braden Rowe, Cale Shed, Donovan Snyder, Ryan Stewart, Landon Talsma, Kalkadan Warkanwau, and Hunter Worthrich.
Our next award is the Fort St. John Ethiopian Community Bursary. The Ethiopian community believes in the importance of education and are proud of the recipients' achievements. May this support remind you that your Ethiopian community stands with you as you pursue your next steps. The recipient of this award is Kalkanen Workana.
The Fort St. John Co-op Association Bursary. This award is presented to a student whose family is a member of the Fort St. John Co-op. The recipients of this award are Maria Hansen and Sienna Cooper.
Now we have the FSJ Friendship Society Bursary. This award is presented to a graduating student of Indigenous ancestry, continuing in post-secondary studies or trades. The Society's wish is for this young recipient to fly as high as the eagle with lots of success in whatever they chose to do. The recipient of this award are Joanne Shipley and Brooklyn Munch.
The Fort St. John Hospital Auxiliary Bursary. This award is presented to a graduating student entering the field of healthcare. The recipients of this award are Suban Ahmed and Swash Goss.
Our next award is the University of Alberta Gold Standard Entrance Scholarship. This is an acknowledgement of $5,000 for being the top 5% of students in each faculty based on their high school admission average. The recipient of this award is Crispin Johnson.
The Fort St. John Hospital Foundation Scholarship. This award is presented to a student continuing on to post-secondary in the healthcare field. The recipient of this award is Tegan Nielsen.
FSJ Knights of Columbus Scholarship. This award is presented to a graduating student and is based on need, grades, academic direction, and involvement in the Catholic Church. The recipient of this award is Celine Ha.
The Fort St. John Petroleum Association Bursary. This award is presented to a graduating student who is a dependent of a member of the Fort St. John Petroleum Association. The recipients of this award are Tegan Nielsen and Lauren Campbell.
Then we have the FSJ Rotary Club Scholarship. This award is presented to a student with a long-term commitment to volunteering. The recipients of this award are Tristan Stevens Fleming and Zandri Van Niekerk.
The Guard Me Bursary. This award is presented to a domestic student who has contributed to making an impact on the International Student Program in School District 60 and participated in the International Ambassador Student Program. The recipient of this award is Sienna Cooper. The Turtle Spirit Pathway Award for First Nations, Métis, and Inuit students from the University of Alberta. This is an acknowledgement of $8,000 in recognition of academic achievement. In decision-making, an Indigenous person often takes into account the following considerations: thinking back 7 generations and what our ancestors would expect of us, and looking forward 7 generations to consider how a decision made today would impact them. The turtle symbolizes some of the values that result from taking our time in making a decision: consideration, caring, sharing, and kindness, forgiveness, support, and comfort. Congratulations to Sage Hansen.
The Indigenous Education Center Bursary. This award is presented to a student of Indigenous ancestry pursuing diploma, degree, trades training, or apprenticeship programs. The recipients of this award are Emerson Whitford, Joelle Shipley, and Lily Groves.
The University of Northern British Columbia Scholars Award. This is an acknowledgement of a 4-year tuition waiver at UNBC, approximately $35,000, in recognition of a grade 12 student for outstanding academic achievement. Congratulations to Tegan Nielsen.
Now we have the Jackie Carew Realtor Bursary. This award is presented to a student who attended our senior alternative program and who shows leadership qualities with strong community ties. The recipient of this award is Natalia Christian.
The Janot Notaries Rise and Lead Women in Business. This award is presented to a grade 12 female student enrolled in a Bachelor of Commerce or Business. The recipient of this award is Lauren Campbell.
The John Brasco Muscle Therapy Bursary. This award is presented to a student entering post-secondary in a supplementary healthcare program. The recipient of this award is Bryn Adam.
The John Kramer Memorial Bursary, sponsored by the Upper Pine School Parent Advisory Council. The Upper Pine School PAC is very proud to honor the memory, contribution, and dedication of John Kramer to the Upper Pine School with the renamed bursary. The John Kramer Memorial Bursary will recognize an outstanding Upper Pine School alumni. The recipient of this award is Natalie Eggeman.
The Jake Weitz Memorial Scholarship. This is an acknowledgement of $1,000 in recognition of a graduating student's potential to contribute positively to their community and the mechanics trade. Congratulations to Carly Prudikov.
The Laura Conway Memorial Scholarship. This award rewards an individual who has demonstrated exceptional devotion to an area of athleticism or fitness, especially in the face of adversity. The recipient of this award is Lillian Moore.
The Kevin Dahl Memorial Bursary. Kevin was a student in Fort St. John from kindergarten to grade 12. He passed away before graduating in 2014. This bursary is awarded to the most improved graduating resource program student. The recipient of this award is Hayden Comstock.
The Josephine Pym Memorial Scholarship. Josephine Pym, a name that resonates with resilience, determination, and pioneering spirit, embarked on a journey that began almost a century ago in the Peace River country. Born to Irish immigrants, she embraced the challenges of the unknown and became one of the original pioneers of the Peace country. Jo's values were deeply rooted in hard work, faith, and the power of giving back. She was a beacon of selflessness, devoting her entire life to volunteerism. Whether it was the Catholics Women's League, the Legion, or the countless hours she spent serving her community at the care home, Josephine embodied the true essence of altruistic volunteerism. This scholarship recognizes an individual who exemplifies the very characteristics that Josephine held in such high esteem. The recipient of this award is Tegan Nielsen.
The University of Alberta Indigenous Entrance Award. This is an acknowledgement of $1,500 in recognition of academic achievement. Congratulations to Sage Hansen.
Mary's Changemaker Award. Despite insurmountable health challenges, Mary remained dedicated to helping those in her community. She believed there was a silver lining in every cloud and good in every person. Her desire was to help others and to see and then meet their potential. This award is presented to a graduating student from the Senior Alternate Program who demonstrates perseverance and a commitment to self-improvement and community development. The recipients of this award are Natalia Christian and Alexis Johnson.
The McDonald's Educational Scholarship Bonus. This award is presented to a graduating student who has been an employee at McDonald's and who plans to pursue post-secondary studies. The recipients of this award are Kaylin McGillis and Cairo Werner.
The Noah Pryor Supplement King Scholarship. Noah Pryor was a student at North Peace Secondary School who would have been part of the graduation class for 2025. Noah was full of life, love, and laughter, and his passion for people was unparalleled. The Noah Pryor Supplement King Scholarship will carry on Noah's love of life and his passion for learning forever. The recipient of this award is Israel Tabolte.
The Noel Jellison Performing Arts Bursary. This award is presented to a graduating student who has participated or performed for a minimum of 5 years in dance, music, or theater. The recipient of this award is Lauren Campbell.
The North Peace Airport Services Bursary. This award is presented to a graduating student who is pursuing an education or career in aviation, tourism, airport management, or business administration. The recipient of this award is Nolan Cote.
The North Peace Fall Fair Society Bursary. This award is presented to a student who has demonstrated an interest in agriculture and has been involved in the North Peace Fall Fair Society. The recipient of this award is Joelle Shipley.
The North Peace Administrators Association Scholarship, Dependents of Member. This award is presented to a graduating student going on to post-secondary. Applicants are judged on academic excellence and leadership within the school and community. The recipients of this award are Reese Gill and Warwick Thomas.
The North Peace Secondary School Alumni Award Bursary. This award is presented to a student who shows a positive commitment to the school. The recipient of this award is Jason Parida.
The North Peace District 4-H Bursary. This is an acknowledgement of $500 in recognition of a 4-H member who will be attending a post-secondary or a trades program. Congratulations to Felicity Jerwiski.
The North Peace Secondary School Bursary Academic Focus. This award is presented to a graduating student in recognition of academic excellence. The recipient of this award is Crispin Johnson.
The North Peace Secondary School Bursary Athletic Focus. This award is presented to a graduating student in recognition of athletic excellence. The recipient of this award is Bryn Adams.
The North Peace Secondary School Bursary Indigenous Student. This award is presented to a graduating Indigenous student in recognition of their academic and/or outstanding achievement in the trades program. The recipient of this award is Jamal Bernard.
The North Peace Secondary School Bursary Dual Credit Trades Focus. This award is presented to a graduating student in recognition of outstanding achievement in the trades program. The recipient of this award is Parker Myram.
The NPSS Bursary Arts Focus. This award is presented to a graduating student in recognition of artistic excellence. The recipient of this award is Savannah Jawiski.
The North Peace Secondary School Bursary District Member. This award is presented to a dependent of the North Peace Secondary School staff. The recipient of this award is Graham Pierce.
The University of Northern British Columbia Merit Award. This is an acknowledgement of $2,500 in recognition for academic excellence. Congratulations to Ella McNaughton.
The Oil Wives Club of Fort St. John Scholarship. This award is presented to a female planning to continue their post-secondary studies in sciences. The recipient of this award is Maria Hansen.
The Peace Passage Skating Club Bursary. This award is presented to a student who is a member of the Peace Passage Skating Club for a minimum of 3 years. The recipients of this award are Madeline Carmichael, Claire Thomas, and Naya Rogers.
The Peace River North Teachers Association Memorial Scholarship. This award is presented to a student entering an education program with the goal of becoming a teacher. The recipient of this award is Emerson Cooper.
The Peace River North Teachers Association Scholarship. This award is presented to a student pursuing post-secondary education. The recipient of this award is Lily Groves.
The Peace River Regional District Electoral Area B Bursary. This award is presented to a graduating student who resides within the PRRD Electoral Area B. It is awarded on the basis of residency, academic standing, and community involvement. The recipients of this award are Rebecca Friesen and Crispin Johnson.
The Peace River Regional District Electoral Area C Scholarship. This award is presented to a graduating student who resides within the PRRD Electoral Area C. It is awarded on the basis of residency, academic standing, and community involvement. The recipients of this award are Tegan Nielsen and Haley Carroll.
The Peace River Regional Health Care Scholarship. This award is presented to a high school student who resides in the Peace River Regional District who is pursuing a post-secondary diploma or certificate program in healthcare. The recipients of this award are Tristan Stephen Flemings and Cameron Ohlenberger.
The Peace River Retired Teacher Scholarship. This scholarship is presented to a student entering an education program with the goal of becoming a teacher. The recipient of this award is Sienna Cooper.
The Petronas Indigenous Scholarship. This award is presented to Indigenous students entering post-secondary in a certificate, diploma, or degree program. The recipients for this award are Emerson Whitford and Addison Clement.
The Roger Kerr Memorial Bursary. Roger Kerr was an accomplished carpenter here in Fort St. John. He specialized in building houses, but his talents really shone when he got the chance to work on something that put his creative skills to the test. He had a go big or go home kind of attitude when turning an idea into a reality. Roger believed life was all about making connections with other people and the experiences you have along the way. He is a prolific reader, a dedicated sports fan, a connoisseur of apple pie, and above all, a loving father. The recipient of this award is Lalandra Betts.
The Ron Baker Memorial Engineering Scholarship. Ron Baker, born and raised in Fort St. John, was a prominent engineer in our community for over 40 years. Working mainly in the oil and gas sector, he was best known for his ability to problem solve, his sense of humor, and his mentorship to so many. This award is presented to a student entering a professional engineering program who has demonstrated excellent work ethic and aptitude, a capacity for helping others, and one who embraces life with joy and humor. The recipient of this award is Crispin Johnson. Ron would be extremely honored to have his grandson, Crispin Johnson, receive this award. Congratulations.
That's okay. The Royal Canadian Legion Branch 102 Bursary. This award is presented to students pursuing post-secondary education. The recipients of this award are Jackson Jenkins and Trent McInnes.
The S&S Turbine Services Limited Bursary. This award is presented to a student fully committed to a future in a mechanical repair field and shows a natural mechanical ability. The recipient of this award is Nolan Cote.
The KMPI Callie Morgan Piper Inspired Scholarship. This is an acknowledgement of $2,500 in recognition of a graduating student's volunteerism in the community in non-school sponsored activities and participation in extracurricular school activities. The recipient of this award is Rinaldi Zaldi.
The Beam Credit Union's $1 Million Bursary. This is an acknowledgement of $1,000 in recognition of being an active member of the Beam Credit Union and entering a trade, diploma, or degree program in the fall. Congratulations to Emerson Cooper and Sienna Cooper. The Sid Davis Memorial Scholarship. Sid was born in Hamilton, Ontario, and lived in Williams Lake for most of his life until he moved with his family to Fort St. John. Sid was a former hockey player who, for 20 years before his passing, was a minor hockey coach. He first began coaching in Williams Lake and continued in Fort St. John. Sid was always able to connect with people, but it was through his love of hockey that he impacted people the most. His commitment to the sport always shone through, as much as his love for the kids he was coaching. He enjoyed watching them grow their skills and fall in love with the game. He was known for following their careers long after they'd left his team, reaching out with notes of encouragement or congratulations as they continued in their hockey journeys. In memory of Sid and his love for sport and his commitment to education, this scholarship is to be awarded to a Fort St. John hockey player that shares his passion not only for the game, but also for education and development. The recipient for this award is Crispin Johnson.
Speed Skating BC Achievement Bursary. This award is presented to a speed skater proceeding to post-secondary education. The recipient must show academic achievement and demonstrate dedication as a competitive speed skater, and in service to their speed skating club and community. The recipient of this award is Austin McGregor.
The Shoreline Project's Building for the Future. This award is presented to 2 Indigenous and 2 non-Indigenous students. These students must be entering either a trades program or pursuing a post-secondary academic education. The recipients of this award are Tristan Stephen Flemings, Tegan Nielsen, Mario Lemoyne, and Joelle Shipley.
The SurePoint We Care Bursary. This award is presented to an Indigenous or female student entering into a trade or business post-secondary program. The recipient of this award is Donovan Snyder.
A page and a half to go. All right, we're almost there. The United Steelworkers Local 1-2017 Scholarship. This award is presented to a student who is a dependent of the United Steelworkers Union member and is entering post-secondary. The recipient of this award is Gavin Adams.
The Watson Engelbert Memorial Scholarship. Watson Engelbert was a bright light and a loud voice in the lives of his family and all those who were fortunate enough to meet him. Watson had a passion for politics, and there was nothing he loved more than a hearty political debate. He may not have agreed with what you had to say, but he would hardly support your right to say it while telling you why you were wrong. There was nothing he wouldn't do for a friend in need. He will always be remembered as kind, caring, and passionate. The scholarship goes to a post-secondary student who will be furthering their education in political science or history. The recipient of this award is Sienna Cooper.
The Western Inspirational Award, sponsored by Western Financial Group Communities Foundation. This award is presented to a student who has overcome adversity and/or hardships while still showing kindness, determination, and courage to be able to graduate high school and look towards their future. The recipient of this award is Haley McDonald. Sorry. The Northern Lights College Academic Program Entrance Award. This is an acknowledgement of $1,000 in recognition of a North Peace Secondary School graduating student who is entering an academic program at Northern Lights College. The recipients of this award are Julian Jones, Brooklyn Morton, Cameron Fleming, Cairo Warner, Peyton Elliott, Jamal Bernard, Jackson Webster, and Mueller Trinidad. Last one. Summer Student Farm Worker Bursary. This is an acknowledgement of $3,000 from the Investment Agriculture Foundations of BC in recognition of youth engagement and work experience in the agricultural sector in BC. Congratulations to Jackson Wilms. Graduates, if your name was mentioned, please go to the scholarship table at the side of the stage, just over here, once the ceremony is done. This also includes any of the recipients who received acknowledgements. So anybody's name that was called, please go to the table. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and congratulations to our scholarship recipients. Yeah. Now we're ready for the real stars of tonight, the students. Next up is our esteemed class historian. Could you please welcome Crispin Johnson to the stage?
All right. What's up? Well, this is it. The end of high school and the start of something new. Each and every one of us took a different path to get to this moment. Oh, right here. Is that better? Right like that? Okay. But no matter how we did it or how hard it was, all of us today are graduating. Looking back, it seems like only yesterday we were racing to the swings at the bell, seeing who would be first to the top for grounders, hoping that that recess would never end. All those times we tried to act so grown up, always looking up to those in grade 6, or in my case at Upper Pine, it was the grade 8s, the grade 9s of middle school, and then the grads at North Peace, waiting for our turn to take that next step. Ultimately, waiting for this moment. And here we are. At this time, with all the excitement, the exams, the parties, it can be hard to feel the significance of this moment. I know I still don't. At the end of each school year, we knew we were coming back in September. Our path was laid out for us. We didn't have to think beyond the summer. But this time, it's different. The world is wide open. And many of us are questioning where we're headed, wondering if we're prepared to take that next step. But really, I think deep down, we are. So let's face it, we faced a lot of challenges growing up. Things haven't always been easy. Saying what needed to be said, making the hard choices between what we want and what we need. We've met new people, we've done crazy things, and we've learned many lessons. Many of us now have an N on the back of our car or our truck. Some of us even know how to drive. It's pretty cool. We've made many incredible memories with other graduates, our family, our friends, and even just by ourselves. Many of us remember prom, getting all snazzed up, seeing all of our friends in just one place. Some of us can remember all the fun we had afterwards. I'm sure everyone recalls, "Get back to class, skippers." Maybe my impression needs a little bit of work, but Vasily, right? Who would have thought a hall monitor could be so wise? Learning about life, work, and how important it is not to be a failure or a disappointment. I'm sure some of us remember pep rallies and other school events, whether you were playing musical chairs, performing in the school talent show, watching Lucas Riedman dance with Lorelei, or you skipped and went to McDonald's. That time a moose was running rampant in the field and we were all locked in school. And I'm sure lots of you guys remember the senior assassin or the grad water pistol game as referred to by the NPSS staff. I know many of our best memories stretch back all the way back to elementary school, playing ultimate frisbee, making awesome epic iMovies, building forts in the snow, crazy King of the Hill games, cool plays, epic speech and science fair competitions, and all the other field trips and adventures we may have had. I could go on for hours about all the crazy, funny, meaningful memories we've made alongside each other in school and out. And I truly hope the opportunity to reminisce presents itself whenever we see each other in the future. Some of our most important memories are tied around lessons we learned and the unique wisdom that ultimately makes us all different, makes us who we are. Through all of these memories and the lessons that came with them, there are many people that have been by our sides. Our parents, losing sleep, maybe losing a little bit of hair over our late nights, supporting us all the way, and fighting with us to lock in and learn our times tables. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Our teachers, putting up with us every day, and for teaching us, no matter how boring or awesome their class may have been. Our friends, for showing us new things, bringing us adventure, and figuring out what it's like to be a kid. And every other mentor we had, hockey coach, basketball coach, in this community, or anywhere else along the way, they all have helped us realize who we are and who we want to be. For that, we owe them all a huge thank you and probably a big hug next time you see them. These lessons were obviously not learned exclusively from the classroom. Outside of the curriculums, we may have learned the most important things of all. That's where we had the freedom to try our best to do what we thought was important. Some of us have been so focused on the future, preparing for that next step, and are just buzzing in your seats, waiting for me to just shut up so we can all get on with our lives. Some of us have been focused directly on the present, on moments just like this one right now, making those memories, figuring out who we are, and just being a kid. Some of us have been focused on the past, which doesn't necessarily seem very productive, but that's my job today, and I'm honestly honored to play this role. Looking back at where we're from shows us how much we've grown. And I think each of those have their importance, and finding the balance between them was and is the key to our success. I've loved this opportunity to emphasize the importance of where we have come from. This is our history, and history is still waiting to be made, and history will be made if we approach it with the courage to change it. Wherever we find ourselves out there, let us never forget where we came from and the memories we made along the way. Whatever we end up doing, let us bring us happiness. I hope we find ourselves always looking back with a smile. I'll end with a few wise words, not from Vasily, but from Max Ehrmann, who wrote Desiderata. Whether or not it is clear to you, the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be. And whatever your labors and aspirations, in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful and strive to be happy, guys. I'll see you around.
Thank you very much, Crispin. Excellent speech. Next, shuffling awkwardly through the aisle will be our valedictorian. It's a student who always gives 110%, whether that was in my English class or whether that was in the hallways checking in with friends or just being a great person. Come on up. Please welcome our 2025 valedictorian, Rebecca Friesen.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to represent the class of 2025 as valedictorian. I also find public speaking rather terrifying, so don't let fear hold you back from exciting opportunities. First, I would like to thank and acknowledge all of the people who have supported us along the way, to parents, families, teachers and staff, friends, and fellow graduates. I would also like to thank my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for walking with me every step of the way. Now we can look back on our years of school and see how we've grown and the many things we've accomplished, both together and on our own. We might also recall a failed pop quiz, a project that should have been started earlier, a grade we'd rather not mention, or a friendship that fell apart. As my kindergarten teacher would say, a mistake is a chance to learn. We can discover how the times we struggled made us stronger and how our experiences helped shape us into the people we are today. Today, you may be feeling excited, proud, sad, or maybe really nervous. Maybe you have a plan for next year, or maybe you still have no idea what you want to do after graduation, and that's okay. As we celebrate the end of this chapter, we can look forward to what's next. I believe that God has a plan for each and every one of us here today. Today isn't the end of your learning journey. There's much more to learn. So never stop learning. Keep exploring and discovering new things that interest you, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone every once in a while. I want to encourage you all today to smile. A simple smile can spread kindness and brighten someone's day. Everyone is going through life differently, with their own struggles and accomplishments, so don't compare yourself to others. If you are going through a difficult season of life, remember that plants don't grow if they don't get rained on. In other words, the trials you are facing can help you grow as a person, building perseverance and character. Class of 2025, after graduation, we will experience times of difficulty and times of success. I hope that we can all surround ourselves with people who will encourage us and challenge us to become better and support us in this next season of our life. I wish you all the best in the years to come. Always remember that with hard work, determination, you can accomplish your goals and make your dreams reality. I would like to leave you all with something that has helped me throughout the past few years. Philippians 4, 6, and 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Rebecca. Next up is Katie May. Katie, if you would start making your way towards the stage, that would be great. As Katie makes her way to the stage, we just want to take a quick second to reflect on the greatness and the diversity of our school. We've got talent bound for Broadway. I don't know, Ted put that in there. We've got the next big thinkers and terrific tradespeople. Really, when you look at our kids, even though it might seem scary, I sleep better at night knowing the world will be in good hands when they take over. But first, to make us smile and make us cry, here is Katie May singing Landslide.
I took my love, I took it down. I climbed the mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till a landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. Well, time made you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh. Oh, Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. Well, time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. take my love, take it down. I climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide'll bring you down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide'll bring you down. Oh, the landslide'll bring you down. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Katie. I wouldn't be a grad without our award-winning high school band to take to the stage. So, band, you're going to make your way, and I'm going to say a few things. Families, about your grads and your families. Like Andrea, I have taught many of you for 5 years when you wandered into my drama class. And that's weird that I've had that opportunity. But it's weirder for me as a teacher because I know that I won't be able to see you guys next September. And that makes me incredibly sad because I'm going to miss the laughter, the curiosity, the boisterousness, and yes, Lucas Riedman, I will even miss saying, hey, aren't you in class right now? But that sadness is replaced by pride and joy because we teachers, we have the luckiest job in the world because we get to see what your students do every day in our classes, but more importantly, we get to see what your students do sometimes not in our classes, but in between the classes. We get to see the hugs. We get to see the laughs. We get to see the check-ins, the cheekiness. And I cannot speak for every teacher, but I can say that with complete honor, it has been our delight to be your teachers all of these years. So thank you, grads, for that. Yes, so I cried. Okay, to the families and adopted families that are all around me today, thank you. Well, I have gotten, and we have gotten a glimpse into your students' lives. We also know that behind every kid, behind every desk in our class, there is somebody rooting for them. There is somebody waking them up to make sure that they get to class, and there is someone cheering them on for every step they take, whether it's forwards, backwards, or sideways. You, the grandparents, the siblings, the home humans, everybody, you are truly the MVPs, and so class, if you can join me, we are going to give you a big round of applause for the great deal of debt we owe to all of you. I am now going to go weep silently into a pillow, and Mr. Price is going to take it away with 2 songs.
2, and ready, go.
Thank you, David, and thank you, students. Now it's time for our candlelight ceremony. We would like to invite Crispin and Rebecca to pass the flame to our grade 11 students, Simon Louie and Kylie Furman, as they prepare to enter grade 12. Please join me in welcoming Simon Louie and Kylie Furman as they make their way up the aisle. Thank you all for that wonderful ceremony of passing your knowledge on to the next. Now, students, you've worked and waited for this moment, and now the fun happens. I am going to welcome Kelsey Caliu and Rich Hosker to the stage to present the graduates of 2025 by name. What's going to happen? What's going to happen is that Rich and Kelsey will head to the back of the stage, and the graduates will come out one by one, with Rich and Kelsey announcing them. Also, please welcome our team of Christine Taylor, Lori Coulter, Todd Kopanosh, Krista Paragudoff, and Stephen Petrucci as they head to their spots to hand out the diplomas to our grads as well. Is everyone ready? Of course you are. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2025.
Here we go. Calvin Inyali. Jaden Strobe.
Rocky Sutherland. Jersey Sark.
Joshua Johan Van Breda. Vincent Walker. Emma Bliss. Kayla Gamble. Shay Samonti. Landon Berry. Riley King. Tyson Leclerc. Roy Thompson. Wyatt Siemens.
Corbin Giesbrecht. Tyler Richardson. Michael Clausen. Alexander Lindley. Aiden Rempel. Ashby Loyne. Joshua Spicer. Caleb Forrester. Riker Taylor. And Justin Field.
Peyton Elliott. Riley Oliver. Kennedy Green. Nicholas Carell. Jaden Warren. Connor Whiteman. Jacob Foley. Caden Rabb. Talis Gessner. Anthony Van Hollen.
Asia Hutton. Jade Kennedy. Leland Grunwald. Dana Banman. Mark Glover. Lenny Payu. Jesse Newhook. Ivan Podroshkov. Mary Vienne Vinello.
Kaylee Pickett. Dominic Wignan. Kaylin Nicholas. Kyra Warner. Shauna Babby. Ben Christensen. Titus Witowski. Liam Levan. Lincoln Madigan. Miranda McElhaney.
Justine Orsina. Celine Haw. Faith Cardinal. Swash Gush. Lily Groves. Stephen Cordarelli. Tijana Walter Lee. Ashley Ray Lawrence. Hunter Wuthrich. Brett McCracken.
Cadence Eyre. Piper Massey. Trinity Giles. Frankie Woods. Meadow Stewart. Natalie Egeman. Kennedy Jones. Julia Pearson. Summer Holmes. Ayla Hedekin.
Madeira SFU. Haley Copes. Brooklyn Morton. Cameron Olenberger. Tristan Simpson. Brody Mickey. Brooklyn Banks. Mia Curry. Jackson Whitford. Corey Baisley.
Ryder Hunt. Emerson Whitford. Jarrett Lawson. Donovan Snyder. Landon Hall. Thomas Feeds. Bryn Adam. Mario Lemoyne. Madeline Carmichael. Claire Thomas.
Addison Clement. Cameron Fleming. Adam Pashishnik. Lucas Reedman. Kidnam Walk. Evan Umbach. Haley Buchert. Samantha Cote. Maria Hampton. Mary Webster.
Morgan Giesbrecht. Parker Myram. Isaiah Buchert. James Dick. Jackson Jenkins. Adam Pengelly. Dominic Kappas. Chase Singer. Jeffrey Belcher. Parker McQueen.
James McCabe. Jonathan Brown. Isabel Hafner. Peyton Hebert. Jet Conway. Jordan Mawson. Colton Berry. Alexis Johnson. Michael Mason. Cody Williams.
Phoenix Huff. Walker Babuick. Tessa Semograd. Tiffany Christian. Emily Milligan. Austin McGregor. Nate Hall. Latigo Baldry. Brooklyn Munch. Addison Soderberg.
Declan Carter. Tyrus Fraser. Arvie Gill. Jackson Pittum. Jade Fenty. Hayden Salinas. Riley Krezanowski. Talia Nickel. Corbin Lynn. Lucas Hodgson.
Ivy Hansma. Jessica Richardson. Ariana Vaccaro. Tyson Davis. Crispin Johnson. Landon Davis. Joshua Quanders. Nolan Cote. Jameer Valmores. Ivan Walter.
Sawyer Knipe. Matea Bell. Caden Bowmeister. Jackson Wilms. Jess Huxley. Stephen Timchuk. Naisha Boyd. Heidi Newdorf. Charlie Ryan. Trent McInnes.
Julian Lee Ferreira.
Neff Casso. Jack Shibaleski. Bolange Verma. Ellie Hart. Vera Walter. Regina Petruniak. Sophia Petruniak. Philip Risto. William Barks.
Travis Gilbert. Connor Penoyer.
Cecilia Giuntarelli.
Way better than me. Cypress Palfy. Owen Rose. Sebastian Leon Corino. Cassidy Hartley. Easton Cowger. Allison Hobb. Colin Beard.
Austin Shaw. Joey Boogie Mullins. Chantel Aguja. Parker Mays. Lilia Nosek. Natalie Meidlinger. Chloe Stokes. Jaylee Eisert. Lillian Moore. Macy Gallagher.
Dominic Voten. Braxton LaCoy. Israel Tabolti. Ella McNaughton. Graham Pierce. AJ Flores. Jesse Cossack. Hallie Jorgensen. Tylese Miedma. Elizabeth Becker.
Georgia Batten. Haley Carroll. Nikki Roselle. Summer Tapanilla. Ethan Lewis. Matthew Chevalier. Nate Rogers. Griffin McHugh. Britton Blue. Grayson Giesbrecht.
Jackson Andrews. Ryan Duchek. Maya Rogers. Hope McCabe. Kenzie Steiner. Dylan Derwin. Braden Rowe. Haley Fusen. Suban Ahmed. Maxine Hull.
Dyson Felix. Connor Bustard. Ryan Stewart. Emma Cooch. Quinn Stigners. Addison Nolan. Vivian Seibel. Reese Callison. Tanvir Handel. Zandri Van Nykirk.
Curtis Paul. Lloyd Iglesias. Irina Fendel. Abigail Kraftchuk. Kira Park. Grayson Myers. Kayla Ford. Warwick Thomas. Lauren Carcele. Rob Corpus.
Sarah Hansen. Manuela Lass. Clea Hobb. Gracie Robinson. Lauren Campbell. Abigail Franker. Deanne Yunkaru. Jesse Bobda. Jesse McCormick. Georgia J. Francis.
Brooke Stacy. Joelle Shipley. Mueller Trinidad. Did you say that?
Minerva Breceda.
Jennifer Seibel. Jasper Rose. Ashton Turry. Alexander Kolovo. Anthony Seguin. Arabella Johnson.
Savannah Dershwisky. Catherine Amberian. Colton Pearson. Jamie Russell. Sienna Cooper. Emerson Cooper. Steven Santo Domingo. Kaylee Corno.
Sage Hansen. Janelle Gallant. Elias Miller. Samantha Roll. Desalyn Party. Zaid Polfi. Lalong Drebet. Finn Bernard.
Ryle Tolentino. Matthew Sabato. Felicity Dershwisky. Madison Gregoire. Leonie Seyfarth. Jaja Lee. Isabella Shapio. Kaylee Byford.
Natalia Christian. Xavier Brandon. William Lowen. Kendall McClellan. Krista Hott. Paige Olson. Ava Nasbeth. Ryan Neufeld.
Madison Holt. Dea Jones. Tegan Lester Anderson.
Whose is it?
Adriana Solomon. Riley Lythal. Naomi Batten. Caitlin Clausen. Hope McLennan.
Rebecca Friesen. Emma Hatton. Amy Ballard. Marin Hewitt. Jack Webster. Justin Lawson. Lincoln Buchert. Ashton Lowen.
Devin Gallant. Kale Shed. Curtis Byers. Anton Juk. Jason Barker. Caleb Reed. Livy Carr. Adrian Bezaidanut.
Tegan Nielsen. Reese Gill. Gracie Ellis. Carmen Billy. Alexander McLeod. Nathan Rosie. Carson Esau. Mason Sterling.
Parker Gibb. Matthias Street. Jamal Bernard. Jordan Dick. Dustin Roundtree. Levi Henderson. Ian McFarland. Eli Litticoat. Sean Earl Tobias. James Anthony Cabanata.
Landon Tolsma. Logan Caven. Kalita Grassi. Brianna Chiswick. Kat Nurath. Erica Lenz. Katie May. Allison Pitstra. Maya Brown. Sierra Apa.
Jade Alexander. Haley Myers. Kyle Ennis. Gavin Adams. Christopher Boland. Joel Ristow. Joey Swift. Tyler Auger. Adams. Boland. Tyler. Quinton Hewitt.
Colton Bagshaw. Dayton Krieger. Austin Berg. Taylor Manley. Cohen? Yeah. Joel Cohen. Cameron Swanson. Patricia Whiting. Finn. Finn Nickel. Marvin Green. Jason Parita.
Tristan Stevens Fleming. Julian Jones. Jessica Nelson. Summer Fraser. Hannah Eldridge.
Leighton Kittle. Natalie Doherty. Kalkadan Workana. Bethany Fritz. Aiden Snow. Rinaldi Zoldi. Kieran Triska. Nicholas White. Nikolai Welsh. Jordana Ross.
Haley McDonald. Calvin Sheardown. Kyla Marshall. Hayden Comstock.
All right, and a big thank you to Mr. Hosker, who is retiring this year. Way to go, Mr. Hosker. Okay, I hate to be that teacher, but we have one more thing to do. Grads, because we can call you that now. I want you to make sure that you say thank you to your home humans, take your photos, etc. But you do need to hand in your gowns from the dressing room that you found them right after this ceremony. And then we're going to be doing our grand march. 7:30 is when the grads and their people need to be here. So 7:30, and I'm going to turn the mic over to Andrea for our... And we may have Paige Wilson's phone, but Andrea gets the final word today.
Here is your graduating class of 2025. Congratulations!